Before we begin setting out the drawing sheet, we must first understand technical lettering. Every label, dimension, and explanatory note placed on a technical drawing must be clear, uniform, and easy to read. Lettering is not decoration. It carries part of the technical information the drawing communicates. For this demonstration, the uppercase letters will be 3 mm high. Two light horizontal guidelines are therefore drawn exactly 3 mm apart. The upper guideline fixes the top of every letter. The lower guideline fixes the base of every letter. Every uppercase letter must touch both guidelines. This keeps all the letters equal in height and gives the drawing a neat and uniform appearance. No letter floats between the guidelines and no letter extends beyond them. A letter is built from separate component strokes. The letter A is made with 3, the left inclined stroke, the right inclined stroke, and the horizontal cross stroke. Single-stroke lettering means that every component stroke is drawn once. Repeatedly tracing over a stroke makes the letter uneven, creates visual noise, and leaves the work untidy. Draw each component stroke once, with an even pressure, and move on to the next. Separate words on the same line must be clearly divided. When separate words are written on the same line, the space between them should be equal to the height of the letters. Since these letters are 3 mm high, the word spacing is also 3 mm. This is the space between separate words, not the spacing between individual letters. Lettering names the views of a drawing. Here is a front elevation. The first line of the label is set out between its own pair of guidelines, 3 mm apart. When a label is arranged on 2 lines, each line still uses letters 3 mm high. A clear space of 1 mm is left between the lower guideline of the first line and the upper guideline of the next. For example, the words front elevation may be arranged on 2 lines, while maintaining the same letter height, alignment, and spacing. The same rules govern a complete statement set out on several lines. Observe how the 3 lines are controlled by guidelines. Each row is 3 mm high, and a 1 mm space separates one row from the next. A good draftsman will never letter without guidelines. The same statement may also be set out in inclined lettering. Lettering may be vertical or inclined. Whichever form is used, the height, spacing, alignment, and stroke quality must remain uniform. The same rules apply to numerals. Their height, spacing, and stroke thickness must remain consistent so that dimensions and other numerical information can be read without ambiguity. produce good technical lettering, use accurately spaced guidelines, make every letter touch the guidelines, draw each component stroke only once, and maintain uniform spacing throughout. Clear lettering makes every label, dimension, and note easy to understand. Now that the principles of lettering have been established, we can proceed to setting out the drawing sheet. In this lesson, we shall examine how to set out the drawing sheet. In this example, we shall use A4 size paper. The same procedure applies to all other standard drawing sheets. Only the dimensions of the paper change. This is the drawing board. First, the drawing paper is placed on the drawing board and fixed firmly at the corners using drafting tape. A4 drawing paper measures 297 mm by 210 mm. This same method can be used for other standard sizes such as A3, A2 and A1. A framework is then drawn 10 mm inside the edge of the paper. This provides a neat working boundary for the drawing. The framework defines the area within which the work is arranged. The framework is next divided into 4 equal parts by drawing one vertical center line and one horizontal center line. This gives 4 equal working areas. The title block is drawn in the lower right portion of the sheet. The title block has an overall width of 100 mm and a height of 38 mm. The title block is divided into 2 parts, a left column of 30 mm and a right column of 70 mm. Horizontal lines are then drawn to complete the ruled structure of the title block. Each label is given a 4 mm band separated by 2 mm spaces. The left side of the title block is then lettered to show the information to be entered. Name, school, class, subject, topic and date. The drawing sheet is now fully set out with a 10 mm framework, 4 equal working areas and a completed title block. The same setting out procedure can be applied to other standard drawing sheet sizes.